Hey, what's going on guys? It's Carbon here bringing us today a brand new video, and in today's video we're going to be doing a quick review of Infinite Warfare. Now, I don't want to be too soon to say anything just yet, whether it's a good game or a bad game, because you know what, I've been playing for a day or so, I learned about the game a little bit, and I thought I would share with you guys my personal opinions and how the game plays out, what it's all about, what you're going to be expecting in the future for this game, alright? So I don't want to take too much of your time, so let's get right to it. Alright guys, so if I were to give you guys a starting point for this game of what it is all about, it's basically a combination of Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, and Ghost. Now, just because I said Ghost, don't jump right into conclusions saying that it's a bad game. I mean, it does feel a little bit like Ghost, and I'll tell you why in a second. So let's start things off. Movement, okay? Movement is exactly from Black Ops 3. Like you got your stress jumping or wall running or sliding, all that, it is straight out of Black Ops 3. Okay, you got your boost jump bar showing up on the bottom, and you know exactly how much stress you've used, and it recharges. You just do your thing. Okay, if you were good at Black Ops 3 movement, then you're good at Infinite Warfare movement. It's the same thing. Okay, it's a little bit different. It feels different because obviously it's a new game, so some of the tricks that you did in Black Ops 3 might not work. For example, sliding off a ledge faster, or like that might not work in Infinite Warfare, but it is basically the same concept. All right. And then look at combat rigs. Okay, now if I go into combat rigs here, so we have warfighters and all these crazy combat rigs, right? So these are basically specialist classes from Black Ops 3. They're unique characters. They have their own abilities, specialist weapons, and perks in this case. So they're slightly different, but this is straight out of Black Ops 3 as well. So if you look at warfighter here, it has 3 specialist abilities or weapons that you can use. Okay, so you have the claw. This is like a crazy rapid fire weapon, and then you got combat focus, you got overdrive. So all of these kind of like a specialist class or ability, right? So, and then we got traits as well. So this is what's different from Black Ops 3. So you got like perks per se. So you have some sort of perks that you can choose from. So in this case, you have ping, persistence, resupply. So each of these characters will have their own abilities and perks that you can choose from. But if you think about it, like you can customize them, like all the gestures, taunts, they're straight out of Black Ops 3. So there's not much of a difference from Black Ops 3. And they're a lot of fun to use. Now, don't get me wrong, these specialist weapons are a lot of fun to use. I've been using them, and they're a lot of fun. They're different from Black Ops 3, so don't worry about it being the same. They're different, and they're fun to use. And they're really overpowered, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't want to go there yet, because obviously this is a beta, so they're testing things out. But it's a lot of fun. Okay, and then the reason why I say it is a bit like Ghost is because certain weapon sounds, okay, the way how the game plays out, the way how especially when it comes to shooting things, like it kind of does remind me of Ghost. It has similarities. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but especially the weapon sounds make a big difference. If you hear that same sound from Ghost, I don't know exactly what gun it is, but when you shoot certain weapons, you hear the same sounds that you heard from Ghost, okay? Because obviously it's the same company. They might have used Ghost as a starting point, because it's already a developed game. Although it was a bad game, they still might have used certain things from it, right? So it does kind of remind me of Ghost. Unfortunately, it doesn't feel anything like Modern Warfare at all, but, it has certain qualities of Ghost. So, again, don't jump into conclusions saying it's a bad game just yet. Play it out. See it for yourself, alright? Don't come to conclusions just yet, because I'm not doing that. I'm just saying it does have certain similarities. Alright, now the reason why I say it is kind of like Advanced Warfare is because of weapon variants. Now, if I go into a weapon, right? Actually, not here. If I go back here, and if I go to Quartermaster, then first of all, you can see there's supply drops, okay? Common supply drops, rare supply drops, 10 whatever keys they're talking about here. I don't know what keys the name of the key is. And then you have 31, which is rare supply drop, right? So this is straight out of Black Ops 3 again. And then when you get to the armory, now this is where things get serious, okay? We got prototype lab. Now this basically is from Advanced Warfare. Now we have variants, okay, weapon variants. I made a video about this a few days ago. Now I'm not a big fan of variants, man. I have a feeling it's gonna be paid to win kind of thing. So as you guys can see here, like we have the base weapon, and then we have common, we have rare, we have legendary, and we have epic. And some of these epic guns are crazy. Like look at this one. This is a burst rifle R3KT, right? And this epic weapon is now a fully automatic with reduced recoil. Okay, I mean, it's a big upgrade. Like it used to be a burst fire weapon, right? Now it is a fully automatic with reduced recoil. Plus, it also has increased weapon. The fire rate is slower, although, you know, because now it's automatic, but fire rate is a little bit lower. But it feels like this gun could do some damage. I mean, I haven't used it obviously, but it is a lot different from its base weapon. And you know, if this is the kind of road that we're going down, and I can see there's gonna be like some crazy weapons, just like what we saw in Advanced Warfare, you know, Speak Easy or the Obsidian Steed or the Battle Obsidian Steed, like stuff like this. It's so many flashback, guys. I have a feeling that this is going to come in Infinite Warfare. As you guys can see, I mean, it's already here, but I have a feeling, you know, eventually you're gonna have supply drops where you have to pay for it, okay? Where you can buy supply drops to buy supply drops, and then you will get these crazy weapons from the supply drops. So I don't know exactly what to say about this, because this is a really bad direction that we're heading in, and I don't know why they still decided to do this. But anyway, so it's not just supply drops. So again, you have your own way of customizing these guns too, or, you know, earning legendaries and whatnot. You can basically upgrade your weapon by, as you can see here, there's on the top right hand corner here, we have they're called salvage points, or salvage points, or whatever. It's a currency, in-game currency that you use for weapons, right? So basically, as you can see, I can upgrade my gun for 200 one of those salvage for those salvage points, and I can get a common weapon, and I can keep going up as I unlock them. I unlock the next tier, and then I can earn, you know, more salvage points by playing games, and then I can keep upgrading them. And another way to do this is also, actually, I realized you can actually go into mission teams. So if you guys didn't know what mission teams are, so these are kind of like they're kind of like contracts per se. So like you have certain missions. So you have different groups. So you have 4 types of groups, as you can see here. So, you know, we have 2 types so far. So we have JTF Wolverines. So each of these guys are a certain type of, you know, like a squad, right? And they have their own missions. And as you play, you level up within these tiers. And then, you know, right now I'm, for example, level 14, right? So if I'm using those guys, and then if I go back to Quartermaster here, and then go to mission team depot, and then I can see, like, you know, as I level up, I can basically start unlocking these weapons. So for example, when I hit level 15, now as you guys can see from here, I am actually in mission teams, I'm level 14. So the moment I hit level 15, I am going to go and I'm gonna be able to use the rare weapon of Karma. So Karma 45 commission will be available for me. So I guess, you know, as you play within these different teams, you level up, and then you get to experience these crazy weapons. So that's another way to do it. So I mean, it does look like there's only like certain types. I don't think it's changing, so you know exactly what you're getting. I don't know if these are gonna change every few, you know, months or weeks, or I don't know, but it looks like these are basically the same for everybody. So basically, when it comes to other variants, I think it's going to most likely come out as supply drops, or as you play, then you might be able to pick them up, or, you know, you earn more currency, and then you upgrade your weapons in the prototype lab, so you can keep upgrading them. So this is, again, a bad direction we're heading in. I don't know why they decided to do this, so I don't know about that, guys. Let me know in the comments what your guys' thoughts are, because I'm really don't liking it. Okay, so moving on, okay? Don't worry about this. This is just one part of the game, so we have a lot more to cover. So first of all, we also have hybrid weapons, which is a cool concept. Actually, I really like that when they said it. So for example, in this weapon right here, RPR Evo, right? Now, as you guys can see, the description says a fully automatic ballistic firearm. Hold triangle to toggle assault rifle mode. An integrated hybrid sight enhances longer range engagements. So basically, this is a submachine gun, right? It's in the submachine gun class here. So if you go in here, it's a submachine gun. But if you press and hold triangle, it turns into an assault rifle. And there's another gun like that I remember. It was the sniper rifle. So if I go into sniper rifles, and then this one, EBR 800. So it says semi-automatic or semi-auto energy rifle. Hold triangle to activate assault rifle mode. So this is a sniper rifle, and it's pretty much a one-shot kill, I think, above chest. And basically, you can turn this into a you know, assault rifle. It's pretty cool. Although it does take, you know, a few seconds or so to, you know, change it from a sniper to an automatic. So it's not like you can do this in mid gunfight, but it is still very good, and it kind of gives you like that, you know, you have to be creative on how you play your game. So with this, it definitely puts some next step to it. So it's a fun way to play COD. So that's a good part on Infinite Warfare. And then we also have a classic weapons section. If you go down all the way, so you have your assault rifles, SMGs, LMGs, sniper rifles, shotguns, and then you have a classic section. So I believe where these classics come from are, these are some of the COD fan favorite, you know, guns from previous games. For example, you have the MAC-TAV 45. I think this is the UMP 45 from like Modern Warfare 2. It's a very good gun. And then we have, I believe this is the Intervention. I don't know, it kind of looks like the Intervention for me, but their names are different, but they're pretty much the same gun from, and this is from Modern Warfare 2 as well. It was called SPAS, I believe, in Modern Warfare 2. I can't remember, but this was a good gun. And then we have M1 from like World War games. So I mean, this is cool, right? Exactly, I don't know how exactly you're gonna unlock them. They say it's available in full game. I guess as you progress, as you play them, you unlock them. So it's cool, all right? So these are some of the things that, you know, I can tell you guys about, you know, Infinite Warfare so far. I mean, there's not much, okay, but it does remind me a lot of Black Ops 3 because it's the same game, just with different graphics, different weapons, and different things. But, you know, we're heading into a direction about, you know, about weapon variants. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about that because I have a feeling it's going to be paid to win, okay? Eventually, people are going to have to spend hundreds of dollars and earn and get supply drops and then earn these weapon variants. And I hope it doesn't go there. But, you know, in my head, 90% of me is saying right now that it is going to go that way, and only 5% is staying back and saying it's not. So it's not looking good, guys. So we have to, you know, accept the fact that there's going to be weapon variants, and yeah, and also the fact that you only can earn kill streaks. So for example, for weapon variants, I actually forgot to say. So weapon variants, you can use a weapon variant, and then you could basically earn a nuke. So in order to earn a nuke, so let me go into, what am I doing here? So let's go to create a class, or not create a class. Let's go to Quartermaster and then Armory here and Prototype Lab. Now I can't really show you exactly how to show this because I don't know how to show this, but the thing is, if you use a legendary weapon and you get 25 kills straight, that means you get a nuke. Like actual nuke comes in, just like in Modern Warfare 2. There's a nuke comes in and destroys everything. So you can only do that with a weapon variant. So they've added in kill streaks as well into weapon variants. So which means if you use a weapon variant, then you can earn special kill streaks. As of now, we only know about the nuke, but who knows? You know, down the road they could add any other stuff they want and make the game a whole lot complicated. So alright guys, I guess that's it for this video. I hope you guys learned something. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this game, alright? I know it's too soon to say anything. I mean, the game just started, but, you know, what are your first thoughts, okay? What are your first impressions? And, yeah, so I hope you guys learned something again. Thank you so much for watching. I might do a code giveaway. I have 3 more codes to give out, and I might do a live stream tonight to give out those 3 codes. And yesterday I had so much fun live streaming, and I gave out a few codes, and pretty much everybody who watched got a code because obviously I don't have much viewers, but a lot of people were happy. I gave out like 5 or 6 codes and they all got codes, so it was fun, okay? And I love to do that again. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.